if he hits. Does hit. Does hit. Tendulkar has run himself out. Trying to steal a single, and I think he knows it. Sehwag had to send him back. Mitchell Johnson was on the right side of the wicket and was to the ball so quickly. Now, this will be another emotional departure.
Brilliant cricket from Mitchell Johnson. He's a left-hander, so he had to get round, gathered it in his wrong hand, so to speak, transferred it, and then threw down the stumps. That's beautiful cricket.
Oh, Tendulkar could be in trouble. Yes, he is. India are in trouble. He called for the single. This is the last over before tea. Fourth ball of the last over before tea. Tendulkar wanted the single. Bit of a hesitation. Dhoni sends him back, and he's gone. Tendulkar. This is a mighty blow.
Can you believe it? Can you believe that? There was a single there. Tendulkar kept going, and Dhoni went, not today. What a session for the Australians. India, 166 for 6. Tendulkar run out. Ganguly gone for a duck. VVS Laxman missed out. And it's happened all in the space of about 5 overs. The master goes for 12. And that is tea day 4. 166 for 6 India. The lead, 252.
Couple of boundaries in the first over itself, and even now you can see he's not looking to hit too hard. This could be close. It's a direct hit. He had to run round the bowler, and I think he's short of his ground. Just the body language of Tendulkar suggests that he has not made his ground here. Direct hit from Mitchell Johnson, and the Aussies have struck a big blow. Gone.
Well, 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 it might have been the only way that it got him out, because he had adjusted brilliantly, but he's given himself out. He won't even look round at the board, I shouldn't think. He knew it. You do know it. When you know you haven't got there, or at least when you haven't got there, you certainly know it. Yeah, it's very, very quiet here right now. Dear, oh dear, Tendulkar run out for 32. 51 for 2.
He has to hurry. Now this could be close. Direct hit. I think he's in trouble here, Tendulkar. He took on Yusuf Yohana, and a direct hit, we've seen that in the past, can get batsmen into trouble. I just feel here, seeing it first up, there's trouble here for Tendulkar.
It was a direct hit, and we know these direct hits can be very damaging for the batsman. I think he's gone.
This will give you a clear idea. That's short of the line. India lose their first wicket, and just the kind of tonic Pakistan needed early on. The red light flashed. It looked trouble the moment he set off. This is a quick outfield. He misjudged the pace at which he had hit the ball to Yohana. But full marks to Yusuf Yohana in Pakistan. He hit the stumps on the full. India have lost number 1, 26 for 1.
It was Sachin Tendulkar who was looking for this sharp run, and Yusuf Yohana was sharper than him. Brilliant piece of fielding from Pakistan's ace batsman. Gone for 2, India 26 for 1. They go for the appeal. Will it be upheld by the umpire? Buckner is not interested. And in fact, the stumps have been broken in his run out. Sachin Tendulkar is walking away from the scene. Obviously caught napping, was thinking about that strong leg before appeal. He was out of the crease, and Australia summed it up very quickly.
Yeah, there's a big appeal from the Australians. Brett Lee is very aware, and he's just missed Gilchrist, and a direct hit sends Sachin Tendulkar on his way. So disaster for India. Good bit of fielding by Brett Lee. Sachin Tendulkar, hard-working 79. India 221 for 3.
Run
run-out chance to the bowler's end. Gone. What a breakthrough. Tendulkar run out. Scott Styris returning to the bowler's end. And Sachin Tendulkar put on the brakes, but it was too late.
Well, what a mix-up. Ganguly wanted it straight away. Tendulkar said no. Then he realised it was in the gap. You see, then it's the mix-up. And by that time, Tendulkar had gone. A great throw from Scott Styris, neatly taken by Astle. He does the rest. And that was the only way they were going to break this partnership. They've done it. Tendulkar for 69. 141 for 1. Well, this is what happened. Ganguly realised straight away it was in the gap and set off. And I think Tendulkar didn't respond, and then suddenly realised, Tendulkar that is, realised that there was a run. And then went, and by that time Ganguly sent him back in the awful mix-up.
As that one is smashed away through the offside field, these sweepers are being brought into the action. Now they're back for a second. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, I think he's going to have to ask the question. He's given him out. That's the end of it. He wanted to. He started coming back. Jadeja said no, and Tendulkar is run out. Well, what a blow that was. I think Jadeja was probably right. The ball was on its way. Tendulkar was pumped up. He wanted another run. And that is the end of a great innings.
Well, this is a big wicket for the Australians. This could make a difference between a score of 315 and 330. Tendulkar, it just seemed, was a little unsighted. It was too late for him. What an innings coming to an end here. A great knock. It was 1900 in one international cricket.
Nicely played. Oops, this is dicey. It's very dicey. That's out. That is out. I'm sure they got him, although the men of point's not jumping around. Ponting standing there very cool, so maybe he made it. He was struggling. Little man took him on. It was a good throw.
It was a slow turn. Shane Lee's got a great arm, especially from that distance. Look at that. Gilchrist bails off. Ricky Ponting had it wrong at point. Gilchrist wouldn't have known. His back was towards Tendulkar, and now they converge on the thrower. Tendulkar, the genius, is out.
Yes, it was his own fault. There's always going to be a very dangerous second run, and that is a cruel blow for India. But core cricket, the Australians are good in the outfield. It was a very good throw. He's not a real quick runner, and he was struggling.
And the Indians are now 3 for 68.
Knocking over the stumps, and an important wicket, that of Sachin Tendulkar, not being able to make his ground. 4 for 129.
Azharuddin struggling for a bit of form, trying to get off strike. Made the cardinal sin there of hitting it to Alan Border and running. And Tendulkar, who is in very good form, is really the one that India were going to rely on heavily if they were to get a very good score tonight. He's well out of his ground, and dead-eye Dick Alan Border has done it again. India 5 for 129.
Wabal dropped. He's picking it up. If he has a go, he's got him. Yes, he's got him. That's got to be out. Tendulkar out, run out. Well done, Chaminda Vas. That was a magnificent bit of fielding.
Watch now a historic moment in world cricket. Umpire Cyril Mitchley not sure and indicating to the third umpire in the umpire's room with a monitor, a television monitor, and anxiously the players waited for the decision as to whether there was a run out or not. Fine fielding by Jonty Rhodes. Who else? One of the most exciting fielders in the world, and good work by Andrew Hudson at the stumps, and the television replay and the slow motion clearly showing that Tendulkar was out of his ground. There's the green light from the third umpire, Carl Liebenberg, indicating to the two umpires out at the wicket that it was out, and Tendulkar run out. The first man run out with the aid of television, an historic moment.
Yes, indeed. We have the entry of technology, and perhaps, as a lot of purists and old-timers might say, the exit of tradition. But as you can see, it's so very necessary in close decisions like that to have the help of the third umpire.
I think it's fair to say, Sunil, that probably umpire Mitchley would have given him not out, and it would have been a good decision by the umpire. It was that close.
Yes, but in Test cricket, I think you need to ensure that no side should suffer because of umpiring errors, whether they are deliberate or otherwise.
Oh, trouble here. Now Tendulkar's gone, I think. Tendulkar has gone. He can't believe that Dravid has sent him back. I think Dravid was quite right. Does tend to sit on his bat a bit, Dravid. Now, is Tendulkar in serious trouble here? There's a referral.
And this problem arises out of the fact that it's Jonty Rhodes fielding a cover. That's what makes the batsman so hesitant. Long way down. Throw is a little off. Does he get back in time? And that will be out. Don't just put that down to a good pick up and throw. Put that down to the reputation.
Just want to make sure that those stumps aren't broken before the ball gets into the gloves and before the gloves break the stumps. Russell Tiffin is going to be the man who gives the decision out. Tendulkar has to go. He's not going. He's still staying there. But he's got to go now. Couldn't get back. That is a huge wicket for South Africa. Jonty Rhodes the man again. You just don't take liberties with him.
Just out, but that's all it takes. He's halfway and Tendulkar doesn't even wait for a call. Rhodes has to move to his left, pick up and throw. He's on the money. Another wicket to Jonty Rhodes, and a very, very big one in this semi-final. India 135 for 4.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's much better. Testing third man. Nicely fielded down there, Bevan. Oh, and Tendulkar's going to be run out. He's given it away. He's run out. Tendulkar is run out. Bevan gets the ball back. Well, that's an absolute tragedy. The ball came back straight away. Tendulkar probably thought there was two there because he set off and he was very late to respond. Let's see what happens here. This is Bevan, who's very, very fast, and what a good bit of fielding that was, and he got it back very quickly. Look at Tendulkar, halfway down the pitch before he looks up. That is ridiculous. Well, he was shaking his head. Don't know what the calls were, but he should have looked up before then. Tendulkar is on his way out. That will please the Australians. It's 51 for 2.